Let's fight, guys. Let's fight. Happy Friday. Let's fight. Who in the ring tonight? Who in the ring tonight? Who in the ring tonight, guys? Let's fight. Friday, the 30th day of June, the last day of June. Let's fight. Pick up the tape. Pick up the tape. Pick up the tape. Pick up the tape, guys. Let's fight the people. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight the people. Share the light. Master the emoji button. Let's fight, guys. Let's fight. Let's fight. We're there, people. Let's fight. A very good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome in the ring, guys. Welcome in the ring. Welcome in the ring to all of you. And I really want to say thank you to all of you guys who've been wishing me happy birthday. I always tell people my age. I'm going to tell you guys my age. Full disclosure, valid, credible information for, valid and credible information, guys. Always valid and credible information. 2 scores and 3. 2 scores and 3. Can't say tell you. Can't say tell you. Folks, if I'm a little slurry this evening, if my speech is a little slurry, if all the thoughts don't come out coherently and cogently, you understand why? We're in celebration mode. Pace and power. So happy to be here with you this evening. So happy to be here with Darlene Gale and Lily McGarrell. I see Robert King, Everett Small, Lily Mentor. Am I calling that name right? Folks, if I'm not all together this evening, that's the thing. That's the thing. Diamond, Robert King, Onika Light, Latoya Spencer, Paulin Hicks, Sharon Hartman, Valmer Wilson, Desiree Thomas, good to see you. Eloise, good to have you. Eloise Amsterdam and Leon Goberdan, good to have. I see Donna David, Claire Alexis Charmley, Richmond is here as well. Marcelo Hope, good to have all of you. Beautiful, fantastic folks with us tonight, guys. We'd have it no other way. We would have it no other way. Good to see Joan Robertson, guys. It's Mingo Boy. Natasha Ben is here as well, folks. Share the live, smash the emoji. You know, guys, not because it's the last day of the month. We're throttling down. No. We're hitting it into high gear, folks. Pace and power. Pace and power. Boots on the ground. Got to have each and every one of you here. Folks, I am so grateful. I am so grateful for 2 scores and 3. If the math little off, folks, that is because of the things. If the speech a little slurry, the thoughts are not as coherent as they used to be. It's the things, folks. Erica Hooper, good to see you. And Sheena Hazel, I see Pat, Noel Williams, and Carlotta Peters. Abigail Utlil Pasal, I see Natasha Thomas, and Desiree Mitchell, Randolph Benchy Munn, all you fantastic fields. Cicely Wicks is here as well. Jack Powers, Allen, out of Barbados. I see Amanda Kendall is here as well. Wendy Stevens. I see Alita Warwick is here. I see even Carol Chung. Folks, welcome in the ring to each and every one of you guys. Really happy that you folks are here with us. Pace and power. Debbie Apple, good to see you. Owen Marks, great to see you as well. And Paradise and Abigail Rohan Basantram is here as well. And I see Lachman Aziz too. Lynn Fernandez, good to see you, Lynn. Good to see you, Gail Rose, and all the other fantastic folks like Cassandra Keeler, Hazelin King, Denise Booker, Baby Ali, Pauline Hockey Pins too, and Royston Sampson. Guys, we are so privileged that each and every one of you are here with us tonight. Joining us from around the world, I see Derwin Collins and Keith Evans. Martin McTimothy Reynolds is here as well. Good to have you here, guys. Charles Nelson, Ingrid Pollard. I see Diane Fordyce and Edward Brooms. Guys, we're so privileged. Don Lee, we're privileged to have you as well. And Don Johnny Don's here tonight. Altia Lane is here as well. And Roxanne Odessa Jacob, she says, class start. Let's start. You can learn to sing or teach tonight, guys. Y'all like bacchanal, no? Y'all like story, no? Darling Hicks and all you fantastic folks. Folks, I have to tell you, we've been in the red on this program for a little bit, and we really want to come up to where we should be balancing our accounts. It takes something to run all of these programs. 17 programs per week, 68 programs per month, folks. A lot of work. 816 programs per year. That is what every cent you give to us go towards. We've been falling behind a little bit, and I've been saying all day, folks, if you really want to say happy birthday to us this evening, if you really want to say happy birthday to us, if you really want to say happy birthday as we begin on the fight card, guys, if you really want to say happy birthday to me, please send us a donation this evening so that we can keep doing what we do. My one wish is that we can stay on and keep broadcasting for as long as possible. That is my earnest hope. That is my passion, to continue to bring you folks credible and valid information, folks. So if you really want to be a blessing to us, a blessing to me on my birthday, you guys should know by now, every cent we collect, we good stewards of your finances, goes into building out these programs. It costs us something to have the kind of studio we have, to rent the kind of space we rent to do our programs, whether it is FYI in the morning, it is below the belt during lunch, it is in the ring in the evenings, and even our affiliate website, Credible Sources. It costs us something, and so we invite you guys to help us. If you really want to say happy birthday and you have the means to, send us a contribution. We got Cash App, you have the handle there. We got Zelle, PayPal, you have the one email address for both of them. We're available via MMG, we're available via Western Union, we're available via MoneyGram. Folks, if you really want to help us and you want to say happy birthday in a meaningful way, I indulge you to help us to come up to par with where it needs to be with our responsibilities, meeting our monthly responsibilities to keep our programs going, of which I'm certain you find some value in and you find some benefits. So please, we invite you guys, this very graphic with all the information. It is on my Facebook page, pinned to the top, so you're going to see it if you get to my Facebook page. Shelby Duncan on Facebook. I am so pleased with all of the well wishes. I am really heartened and humbled to see some of the folks, some of the things, the well wishes that folks have tagged me in on social media. I've been trying to respond to all of them. I see one put out by Christopher Jones, got 2,000 comments. I'm going to spend the rest of the year just trying to catch up with that. And lots of other folks tagged me in posting happy birthday and really and truly putting out some very encouraging and motivational words. And I find all of that such a blessing, folks, such a blessing. I'm very thankful for all of the well wishes, you guys, whether you call, whether you send them on WhatsApp, or whether you guys have been messaging me on Messenger and Facebook, and you've been tagging me and stuff. Folks, you've been tagging me also in those WhatsApp chats, WhatsApp groups, and so forth. I'm so heartened by it all. It is fuel to me to keep pushing forward, folks, but we need your help to really do that in a meaningful way. And that is why all they've been saying, if you guys really want to be helpful to us and to say happy birthday, and you know, now old style we say, I can take a little fine thing for my birthday, right? Well, incidentally, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and all of that good stuff other folks do for their birthday. But if you want to be helpful to us in a meaningful way, send us a donation. We're not going to tell you how much it is, because we know some of you got millions of US dollars and some of you don't have so much, right? But as much as you can give, folks, we encourage you. We really want to square up our responsibilities to keep all of these programs going. That is my birthday wish this year. That is my birthday wish, to keep on going, right? For pace and power to the second power. That is my earnest hope. That being said, folks, we're tracking some things. It's my birthday, guys. So I've been tracking some things. I went trying to have some fun today. Who's sharing the light tonight, guys? Is Karen Miller there? The graphic with how you can contribute, it's pinned to my Facebook page. You can message me on WhatsApp also, and we're going to be so grateful to give you guys information. Respect and manners. So guys, I went for a little birthday excitement today at a place called Michelle Driving School. And I want to tell you all to beware. This is one of the stories we're tracking this evening. Beware of this place called Michelle Driving School. All right? I can tell you what's my experience. I can show you all. I stopped by to Michelle's Riding School. Right? Sometimes as one gets older, 2 scores and 3, you want to try something different to keep the blood pumping. You know how things are. And again, if you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't party a lot. Like I party a lot. The Alliance for Change, the coalition, I party a lot in that sense. You sometimes you need something a little extra. You know how things go. Right? Some people do other things. I went to a little kind of rough riding, and oh Father, I gotta use that term in a broad sense. I went rough riding a little bit. So I was trying to share. I just want to caution you guys. I want to put a caveat out there. Pinky car, be careful of Michelle Riding School and Kesharma. If you see the signs of Michelle Riding, I want you to take care. Colleen Solomon, Bradford Stacy, and Savitri Zal. I really want you to be careful if you see a place called Michelle Driving School. It's like the PPP. They want to do one thing, but they do something else. Michelle Dalton and Janet Edwards. I have a little rough time. I can't move. I got some aches and pains after Michelle Driving School. Chandel Moses, I ain't asking you all to pay the hospital bill. I'm just asking you all to contribute to keep our programs going. But let me show you some of what I picked up there at Michelle's Driving School just today. I want to ask you guys to be careful. Angel, Bevo, be careful if you see, Michelle's Driving School. Kelvin Brown, be careful. Give the live stream a share for the birthday guys. And Carmen Johnson, be careful if you see Michelle's Driving School. I want to alert you guys. Right? I want to give you guys a warning. Just in case, be careful out there. Be careful out there. If you come across Michelle's Driving School, please and thank you. Be careful. Be careful, folks.
Basically, this is Michelle's riding company. Watch, we teach you how to ride. Look at this. Oh my God, that was a failure. That was got to be Michelle relative. Normally he does ride good, but I don't know what happened there this morning. But the thing is that we were trying to. He's still. Watch, you see, he's still coming out around doing a certain nonsense again. I don't know. He watch. He can over so come back over so. And it's shame we because we try for watch. You see. Anyway.
Ow. Show you still out in a little bit. Right? So just be careful. I thought it would have been a little more guided and, a little more hands-on. The people would be, like when you go skydiving, people go with you. Right? So the real shoulders. So I just want you all be careful. Be careful. If you all see a sign anywhere, Michelle's Riding School, Riding Academy and so on, just be careful. They'll not go by too fast for some of you. That's one of the stories. I got to now investigate this. I'm tracking this story. We're tracking it. It's one of the things loading on the dashboard, loading on the white guard. Be careful. Take a look at that.
Basically, this is Michelle's riding company. Watch, we teach you how to ride. Look at this. Oh my God, that was a failure. That was got to be Michelle relative. Normally he does ride good, but I don't know what happened there this morning. But the thing is that we were trying to. He's still. Watch, you see, he's still coming out around doing a certain nonsense again. I don't know. He watch. He can over so come back over so. And it's shame we because we try for watch. You see. Anyway.
You always a boy with my things. I'm a boy with my things. 2 scores and check on my bicycle. I thought they could teach me something extra, a couple things extra, as one goes, the blood gonna pump, but I don't want to pump so fast. So if you see the sign, just be careful. That's one of the things loading, folks. We begin this evening from around the world. R. Kelly. Right? I believe I can fly. Well, he's flying to jail this evening because he has been given 30 years. Flying off to jail for sex trafficking, for procuring underage minors and all of that. 30 years, folks. I believe I can fly. That tune made him famous. He's flying off to jail. 30 years sentence for sex trafficking. And that's some of the news, guys. We're following from around the world. Who's sharing their life tonight? Who's smashing that emoji button? Who can give a donation? Partner with us tonight so we can meet where we need to go to keep the programs going. Cicely Wicks, flying off to jail. TC, Thomas, Roger, Boye, Dan Fordyce, Cassandra Keeler, Claire Reynolds, and Eva McPherson, flying off to jail this evening. Yep, you can't do the time. Don't do the crime. Please and thank you, guys. Share the live. Smash that emoji button. Let me get on the road. Around the region, a lot of things happening in Anguilla. A lot of things happening in Anguilla this evening. 2 government ministers resigned just today, folks. 2 government ministers resigned just today. Just today. And this is one of the things we are following very, very carefully. We are being told that the Minister of Economic Development, Commerce and Information Technology and Natural Resources, Kyle Hodge, officially resigned from the government as a minister and from the Anguilla Progressive Movement. That's the ruling party. That is the ruling party. He has resigned as a minister and he has resigned from the party. And also the Honorable Diane Kentish Rogers, the Minister of Education and Social Development, one of the youngest ministers there, she has resigned as well. She has resigned as well. We're picking up a story out of Shanika Smith, which says that in the case of Kyle Hodge, after penning a 3-page resignation letter to the Premier, Ellis Lorenzo Webster, the Minister of Economic Development and Commerce, Information Technology and Natural Resources, Kyle Hodge, officially resigned from the Anguilla Progressive Movement, the APM. And in a comment attributed to Hodge, he says, I am submitting this letter of resignation because my conscience and commitment to the people of Anguilla no longer permits me to serve as a member of the Anguilla Progressive Movement and Minister of Government in your administration. Included in his letter, according to the report we have, he said his reason for resigning, much like the Minister of Education, the reason for the resignation is that it entails his concerns on a particular policy, goods and service tax, which is scheduled to come into force July 1. He says, in addition to this, the lack of organized leadership and the lack of party structure. Yep, lots of stuff happening there, folks, in Anguilla. We want to wish them well. We're being told that their constituencies did not support this tax measure. Their constituencies, respectively, did not support this tax measure. And again, this is the goods and service tax that comes into force just tomorrow. And resigning in protest of that. Wow, how refreshing that is. How refreshing that is. Government is going in one direction, so your policy, what you promised the people, the ministers resign. Interesting. What a breath of fresh air. If you can actually live by their conscience. And not only according to party dictates. Very, very refreshing to see that. We're going to keep following what's happening in Anguilla, folks. And we're going to bring you guys the latest. Spurley, Dan Graves, and we see each and every one of you there. Rhonda Spencer Thumb, Curtis Lutchman, we see you there as well. Good to have you folks for information. For your information, I was invited to the home of Imran Sutar for lunch. I said, no, I good. Imran, I good. Right? I know you want to do well by me for my boy, but I good, Imran. You heard some of what I said yesterday. He said, let's come and talk about it. Come to lunch, even if I want, come to dinner. I say good. Imran, I good. I do good. Imran Sutar is the fellow that made all the comments about Afro-Guyanese and throwing a big party and so on. You see, one party for me. I said, I good, Imran. I good. Right? I'm trying to lose some COVID fat, so right now I just replenishing on that. Replenishing yourself and Imran, I good. Hold it. For information, folks, Look what happened here. Just open that access road, Mandela to Eccles. You know where the jumpy boy there? Yeah? When the road doesn't start breaking up, folks. The road has started to deteriorate as well already. And that is some information that people have brought to our attention. Charmingly, Odelia's King, Bernard Anderson, Janet Edwards. The road has started to deteriorate. Already, this is the new road. The new Eccles Mandela access road. It needs repair already. So what I do? Please, give that some attention. Give that some attention. Please and thank you. Dear that in there. The road is crying out for help. Give it some attention. Nicola Bess, you're watching this. Amanda Nelson. Karen Curry. Are you watching this? The road has started to deteriorate. What kind of contractors they bring to build these roads, man? Huh? What kind of contractors some Trinidad and soda given to build these roads? You know, our own contractors used to build road really good, you know. Used to build road really good. I don't know what's happening now. Right? The PPP have fed up the whole country. It's the three F's, the friends, the family, and the favorites. And if you put into the category, nothing is happening for you. We used to have some good contractors in this country who could do this work. Now we outsource it. We outsource it. And this is what we're getting. Couple days, you just open the road, big fanfare. 3,000 pounds of misery to put there. The Jumbie Bird, monument to mediocrity. The road start to break up already. Mark Darcy sing there. Michelle McKay sing this. Prince Hodari. Mavis Davis, well, you're second on this. Helen Fit, well, last year I passed it. The road folks has started to deteriorate. For information, Minister of Works needs some help there. Minister of Building Big Mansion in Region 3, deal that in there. That road needs some help as well. Please and thank you, folks. Moving on that front. Signs of the times. Good peoples. Signs of the times. Everywhere you turn, the road is one. The road is, you should bear a road. It's stood up for 20, 30 years. Look at the Linden Soostag Highway. Stood up. Now, 30 days. Road needs repair as well. Nice time for them boys. Headache for the rest of us, because that money, taxpayers' money, could go to something else. Nice time for the boys. Headache for us. Headache for us. Signs of the time, folks. What are we talking about? What are we talking? We saw just yesterday an accident on Mandela Avenue. Since they put that board up, Odessa Sam, a mother of 5, lost her life in a Mandela Avenue accident. Yep. And that's why we're following this evening. We're being told, we're following a report out of news source. That other source of valid and credible information. We're following some information, some reporting out of Big Uncle Gordon mostly. Right? And it suggests, folks. Right? Let me make sure I have my notes. Don't wanna argue on this one at all. And again, it suggests, bear with us, that the folks here were trying to cross the pedestrian crossing when they met their demise in this very, very horrific fashion. That's what we're hearing this evening. Very, very horrific fashion. They will have met their demise. And we told that the penitent's mother of 5 lost her life with a Sam yesterday afternoon in an accident on Mandela Avenue involving a motorcycle and a Mercedes-Benz sports utility vehicle, or probably called an SUV, belonging to the prominent Mohammed business family. We told that the dead woman has been identified as Odessa Sam from Middle Walker Penitence, and she was the pillion rider on a motorcycle being operated by her reputed husband, Leonard Utkirk, when they were hit down by the SUV. And that's what we're being told on that one this evening. But the Mohammeds have also, the Team Mohammed, the Mohammed family that the SUV belonged to, have also put out a statement, and we want to give you a sense of that. The Mohammeds, folks, have put out a statement, and we want to give you a sense of what that statement says. And the statement reads thus: Team Mohammed stands with grieving family following tragic accident. It says here, Team Mohammed extends sincere condolences to the bereaved family members of Ms. Odessa Sam, who lost her life in an unfortunate and tragic vehicular accident along Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, on Wednesday. The statement reads, also in that accident was Mr. Wendell Utkirk, who sustained injuries and is being treated at the Georgetown Public Hospital. The accident involved a motorcycle and an SUV belonging to the Mohammeds, which at the time was being driven by a close relative. The statement goes on to read, it does not matter the outcome of the investigations. We remain resolute with the dependents and loved ones and will fully support them in this time of overwhelming grief. And the statement ends, we all join in prayers for Almighty God to grant Mr. Utkirk complete recovery and for God Almighty to grant a resting place to Miss Sam, who has returned to him. And that is the statement put out by Team Mohammed, the Mohammed's family again, that SUV belonged to. Signs of the times, folks. Signs of the times, and we've said here all the time. We say it all the time. We'll continue to say it. We all need to slow down, folks. Practice all this is caution, consideration, care. All of them. on the roadways, slow down, be vigilant, and arrive alive. You're in a motorcycle, you're in an SUV, you're in a car, whatever you're driving. It doesn't hurt to be a little more careful on the roadways. Are we going to be following this, folks? We're going to be following this. Share the live, smash that emoji button. Sign to the Times. Look what else we're following, folks. Boat mishap in the Mazaruni River, Upper Maz. And minor Anthony Green is straight dead after the boat capsized in the Upper Mazaruni River. Folks, if you follow our programs, these are the things we talk about. The pandemics, the 7 plagues in this country. You got domestic violence, that's one. The chief, we got to address that. What's happening on the waterways, like this capsized boat, every day, every week, we see an incident of that. And then the sheer carnage on the roads. We need a day of prayer. We need a week. We need a month. We got to address those. Right. Those 3 killing more folks in this country than COVID ever could and ever will. Those are the real pandemics we have to address. It will take leadership. Lily Gulliver, Yvonne McPherson and Melissa, Lyndon Gill and Shelley Mosley. It will take leadership for us to forge a way through this kind of madness. Yep. Sign to the Times. Spiraling crime. You know, the People's Progressive Party Civic, the installed regime, they promise a crime prevention plan. But we're there. We're still waiting, hoping, fingers crossed, and a couple toes, waiting for the crime prevention plan. Will it come? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Sad news this evening. A sudden missing persons report was filled out for one Denelcia Park, 29-year-old hairdresser from West Coast, Berbice. Today, her body was found in a bag. A sudden to that search. Relatives were hoping and praying that she would come back home to them. The report tonight tells us that one day after she was last seen alive by relatives, the lifeless body of 29-year-old Kanji Berbice resident, the Denelcia Park, was found dumped at the side of the roadway in quarantine. According to the police report, the body was found wrapped in plastic. Family members have been left confused and shocked by the Denelcia's murder. The dead woman's sister told investigators that she was last seen on Wednesday morning when she left their home to do a hair braiding job in East Kanji, Berbice. The sister said Denelcia never returned home. And when she made contact with a person who had hired her to do the hair braiding, the person reported that she was a no-show for the job on Wednesday, but had contacted her to tell her that she was heading to quarantine. We told that around 7 this morning, the police were alerted to the discovery of the woman's body at the side of the roadway along Courtland Village Public Road in Berbice. Yep, Asaden. Our thoughts and prayers, of course, go to the Denelcia's Park family. Our thoughts and prayers. We're just telling you, folks, just telling you of the 3 pandemics ravaging this country. This kind of violence in our women, folks. What's happening on our waterways? Those vessels colliding, capsizing. And then you have the carnage on the roads. We got to stem this tide, folks. We got to stem this tide. Again, our thoughts and prayers. Well, folks, of course, when her body was discovered this morning, it sent shockwaves throughout Berbice. And here's some of what we saw. Folks, brace yourselves.
Guy?
The boy pick up his bag this morning and go away and say he's going to work. And the sister which we understand that the army base said this boy ain't working till next week. So that is why. So we don't know where the boy there. And then at one point in time, my niece told me that the boy said, let us stop molesting his phone.
And that interview at the end of that excerpt refers to a soldier, we're being told, who has been held for questioning. A soldier has been held for questioning. And while that was happening, folks, in Mabis, on the lower East Coast, a body was found at Monrepo today. And they're telling us that this is close to the popular Sonny and Sweetie shop there in Monrepo. A body was discovered. We don't yet know who the person is, but murder is suspected there. Murder is suspected. Who's sharing the live? Who's going to smash the emoji button so folks get valid and credible information? Spiraling crime, folks. Spotted. Spotted, as you know, the Chinese embassy is celebrating their diplomatic relations with our country. And last night there was a reception held. And we spot some folks. We spot some folks, good people. You recognize anybody? Y'all know we there. We spot a couple people. Again, China and Guyana are celebrating 50 years of diplomatic relations, and with Guyana eyeing more infrastructural development in the coming years, as it is becoming a major player in oil and gas, the Chinese ambassador to Guyana believes the country now sits as a hotbed for investment. And so there was a reception held to mark this golden anniversary. We spot leader of the Alliance for Change, Kemal Ramjitan. We spot Lord Mayor, His Worship, we spot Chairman of the Alliance for Change, Cathy Hughes, and I think the person that is backing us, we just see some wonderful here, is the General Secretary of the People National Congress Reform, Gita Chandran Edmonds. We believe that is Gita there. Spotted, folks. Spotted. We spot you too. Hold on. We can spot you. Share the like, folks. Smash the emoji button. Look what else we spot, folks. Look what else we spot. We told that Martin Gall give us a shout out. I spot myself. I spot my name. But like my middle name change. But I accept the Honorable Cheryl Donation Duncan MP. Spotted on Martin Gall's page. And Martin Gall is of Common Sense fame. Does a program that deals with handling your financial life, financial literacy, and all of that. Does a pretty good job too. At that, does a pretty good job. I tune in every now and again. Follow along. Spotted. He refers to the Cheryl Donation Duncan MP. Folks, you know, it would be nice if these programs could run in the water, but unfortunately, they don't. Unfortunately, they don't. And as you folks wish the I a happy birthday, you can do so in a meaningful way. And that is why we have said, folks, right? Share a donation, Duncan is saying. Make a donation in our program. We're in the red, folks, and we want to get back to being responsible for the folks who help us with different services. We got to keep the lights on. We got to keep the internet going. Huh? We got to pay for the space we're in. Right? To keep all that good. It costs us something, folks. It costs Sharon Donation Duncan something. Right? It costs us something at this end. I accept Sharon Donation Duncan. And every cent you guys send to us, your gifts, your love and your support goes into building these programs. And that's why we say, if you want to say happy birthday in a meaningful way, send us a donation. We can tell you how much. Share a donation, Duncan. So send us a donation, send us a contribution. Right? Y'all know we do In the Ring and FYI, credible sources, below the belt, and other things. We're available via Cash App. You see our Cash App handle there. We're available via Zelle. We got one email address for both Zelle and PayPal. We're available via MMG. Our number there is 627-6963. We're available via Western Union and MoneyGram. You need any queries? Dial that very MMG number, 627-6963, or WhatsApp me. That's my WhatsApp number, 627-6963. If you want to say happy birthday to us, right, and have it be really meaningful, send us a donation, folks, and help us to offset some of the costs. that are associated to doing these programs. That being said, folks, that being said by Share Donation Duncan, Kenya is not a real place. That's why I tell you, watch out for Michelle Riding School. Watch out. It's not a real place. It is not a real place. Watch out. I pass from there today, I can tell you. I pass from there today. Watch out.
Basically, this is Michelle's riding company. Watch, we teach you how to ride. Look at this. Oh my God, that was a failure. That was gotta be Michelle relative. Normally he does ride good, but I don't know what happened there this morning. But the thing is that we were trying to. He's still. Watch, you see, he's still coming out around doing a certain nonsense again. I don't know. He watch. He gone over so, come back over so. And it's shame we because we try to watch. You see. Anyway.
The old shoulder still paining. Get not a real place. Watch out for that driving school. It's not a real place. It's not a real place, folks. There are laws protecting the jaguars. There are laws as an endangered species. There are laws protecting the jaguar. It's part of our wildlife. We saw Colonel Henry posing up, saying, "What a kill, what a catch," showing off his illegal wildlife kill. Right? Believe it or not, you might not have known. Colonel himself might not have known. So we want you all to know. It's not a real place. The jaguar is an endangered species. We can't put a shooting jaguar posing up. Right? So please, if you didn't know, you don't know. Right? And some people, if you all know Cornell, bring Cornell in the know for us. I'm begging. Right? We begging. If you know, right? Cornell Jungle Slater, bring Cornell in the know. It's not a real place. Some of them depend it. You depend it, Ali. He depend it. Y'all know we depend. You know we depend, he depend it. That's what we telling y'all. Janet Lincott, you know what he depend. Jana Bilan, you know what he depend. Lorraine Harmon, Royston Walters, you know we depend, he depend it. A lot of it. MS. And we mean medical service. He depend it. Jackie Baird, Melissa Ross, Dolores, Marlene Dijon, he depend it here finally. Plenty. And look why he depend it. Here's a finale last evening at that very reception honoring the 50th year of diplomatic relation between Guyana and China. Right? Elephant tells us how to the wealth of his wisdom, the vast expanse of his knowledge. Right? He thinking about the burial ground. You know, the PPP got a fascination with the burial ground. And after the last national, general, and regional elections, Taz Thomas, we realized the PPP got a fascination with the burial ground. So when this morning, Irfan started talking very incoherently about the burial ground and thinking about burial ground and so on, right? We said either this story means it'll be strong or something is up here, right? You all know a lot of the votes came from the burial ground. You know that, Sandra Davis. A lot of the votes come from the burial ground. Emily Durant, things tight. Right? When you hear Irfan speak, I said Irfan gave up and then he started talking about burial ground and all that. I said we got a stage intervention. They like the burial ground. A lot of votes for the PPP in the last election came from the burial ground. I told you that. A lot of dead people voted. Right? No one knows a person as the chairman of GCOM. Call it who swing, sing. Yes, that's a bit lame. Call it who swing, sing. Wrote to the GRO, the General Registrar's Office, and asked them, look, you have this amount of names that were sent saying that these persons would have been deceased before March 2nd, 2020. And the GRO wrote back saying, yes, it's true. We got the information here saying these people dead, but the vote, you see why they want them petitions to be heard? So it wasn't strange, really, when we heard one of them start talking about burial ground and so on, because we know this is the lines. Right? But when everyone starts saying that he wake up wanting to go by the burial ground, we say, well, it's not election time yet. Let's get a head start on this thing. Right? The PPP and the FNL, they like burial grounds. They like. So listen to him quite recently on this whole issue of burial ground. Right? It's the strangest thing, the most bizarre thing. Listen to him.
Today that the man who threatened to kill you was actually arrested. Do you want to comment on that?
I don't want to comment on that. The institutions have to work. What I want to say, this morning I was contemplating doing something very strange. I was contemplating going to sit in a burial ground and to do a live from there and to remind everybody that at the end of the day, that's our final destination.
That's strange to me. You go ask about a man who threatened your life. Say you want to talk about them. Right? You don't want to talk about it a couple of days though. When y'all touch, y'all had me, you don't want to talk about it then. Oh, clinging to my family closer tonight and I in this thing for the long haul and I willing to lay down my life. But when you realize the man is not of some mind, you realize you ain't got a lot of political juice in that. So suddenly you want to talk about it. But it's where Irfan mind went next, Right? He said you wake up this morning thinking about the burial ground. How much do you wake up thinking about the burial ground? And wanting to go in the burial ground? Something wrong there, I think it's the stress of the job. Where and Irfan Ali now? I think it's the stress of the job. Right? Irfan got pick a struggle. You got pick a struggle. One day Irfan here jet black. The next day it's like silver fox. Sometimes I pass the street, I recognize it. The hair's so jet black and dark, you don't recognize him. And now there's a silver, I recognize. You got pick a struggle. Right? So you thought Irfan wake up thinking about your problems, huh? How we can fix them roads and so on. How we can fix the road at the back by, the Eccles access road that breaking up after a month and so on. How we can fix healthcare in this country? No. Irfan wake up seeing lottery numbers and thinking about burial ground. That's serious, right? What is it? What is the sign? I know some of y'all sharp on these things. When people thinking about dead, what's the sign? That's a sign. That's a woman. When people think about dead, what's the sign? I know those of you who follow dreams and so on. When you're thinking about dead and so on, what are you thinking about? Irfan had a big long post on his page the other day about this man who threatened to kill him and the opposition MP Sheridan. But this morning, right, after they understand now that the man has some mental challenges, they think I got juice more. That kid ain't got juice. I want to talk about her. Right? Let us see the authorities. But let me talk about Little Frontier. Is like thinking about the votes? How much votes they could get from them now? Or something else happening upstairs, Upstairs, something else. So when people thinking about dead, what is it? Right? Some people say more life. Some people say about marriage. So is Jack getting married or is Kwame? It's not purgatory. If it's marriage, is who getting married? Donna Miller? If you're thinking about death in his marriage and so on, is who getting married? Is who going off? Is Jack there? Is Kwame? Is who? I wonder is who? Right, so here's the president again. He thinking about death and so on. I trying to follow. Again, he got asked a question about assassination. I wake up wanting to go to the burial ground. That is strange. Right? When Jack Deere walk, it's strong. I get up. I don't get up thinking about the burial ground. I get up thinking how I'm going to challenge my day. How I'm going to be better than the day before. How I'm going to impact a couple lives. Right? Not live videos, lives. The other lives. Right? How I'm going to make a difference in the world in spite of all the drudgery and broken dreams. How are we going to make a difference? I make up thinking, I want to go in the cemetery and do a live. Folks, you ever see something like that? I want to go in the cemetery and do a live. That's deep. I wanted Joseph. We can't remember the dream and we want the interpretation. Right? I want a biblical Joseph. You got to tell me you got to tell me the whole dream here now. And you got to give me the interpretation. Here for again.
Today that the man who threatened to kill you was actually arrested. Do you want to comment on that?
I don't want to comment on that. The institutions have to work. What I want to say, this morning I was contemplating doing something very strange. I was contemplating going to sit in a burial ground and to do a live from there and to remind everybody that at the end of the day, that's our final destination. That is our final destination. If you want to fight, you want to break up, you can have everything. That's our final destination. My job is a very complex job. But at the end of it, it's what I want and what I'm going to sacrifice everything for. I've asked.
Hey, folks, who's sharing the life? Some of you are getting complacent. Share the life so people get valid and credible information. Please and thank you. Share the life and avoid Michelle right in school. Gary Gillette, we share the life. Now when Irvin said he wake up and he want to do something strange, I say yes. Resignation come in. He can spare me this agony of poor leadership and incompetence. I say yes. This is it. This is it. This is it. Resignation come in. Right? He said I can do something strange. I says I did though. Or we can make a break now from Jack Dew's puppet. You can make a break now. Folks, I was sadly mistaken. That wasn't the gift for my birthday. That was the birthday gift. No. That was the birthday gift. He said, see the barrel ground? I've been thinking about the barrel ground there. I want to go in the barrel ground and do a live. I don't know what the sleepy thing mean. I want to go live. I don't know. So I want to go do a live from the barrel ground. Right? You know, we have good presidents in this country. Forbes Burnham, Desmond Hite, David Granger. Even Jack Deere Triting had a couple of hits, plenty misses. Right? Sam Hines, even. Now we got Irfan. Waking up in the mornings. Thinking about barrel ground. Is what I giving this fellow for dinner. Waking up thinking about the barrel ground. You think you got problems? If you wake up and you don't think about the barrel grounds, you got problems. Right? I woke up this morning. I didn't think about the barrel ground. Now when I hear Irfan, I say, Father, I thank you for 2 scores and 3. For sound mind. I wake up thinking productively, you know, every morning, wake up, do my devotions, listen to some TD Jakes, some inspirational, you know, words, read Psalms 23, read some Psalms on some people, and start the day, right? I ain't gone so far yet. You see anything with barrel ground? Final destination, right? Strangest thing ever. Strangest thing ever. I don't know, but that one got me here. You know, there's a part in the Constitution. You can actually remove a president for incapacity, you know. Incapacity. Man said, make want to do a strange thing. Right? I said, finally, you can fire Jagnio, you know, fire Kwame, fire Mark Phillips, right? Frank Anthony with this thing with COVID and health, fire Anthony, right? Rid us of peer management, bringing somebody proper to handle education. The pressure, you know, cost of living sky high. Head of states, I woke up this morning thinking, I want to do a life on the background. Things tight in this country. You think it's only you affected? You know good you're there. You don't wake up thinking about battleground. I woke up this morning thinking about the battleground. That's serious. Right? I can see the link show now. I can see nothing to laugh about. Getting material away from your fun. I wake up. Me thinking about the economy. Me thinking about the thing of the East Coast with criminal backers and how we bring justice to the family. You know, now in Boston and all them people. The children in this country, for education for UG, 50% raise for public service. No. Right? And I'm listening to the tone of voice. The other day, he at Buxton. Right? Y'all know it's me? Y'all know it's me? Here for this morning. Give up, you know. Give up. Right? Catfish get too much water for tread. Give up. Tired. Thinking about the battleground. I ain't going to do a live. Carry critics with you. Moving on to fight card, folks. Moving on to fight card. You ever say Hinke? Every expert send this gas to show thing is problems. Every expert, right? If after thinking about the battleground, he thinking about them big projects people could go and send out in the battleground with the cost. Right? He just finished the battleground morning serenade. Soliloquy. Right? You know thinking about big projects. He said the gas station, be careful, y'all say. The gas station going right at Region 3. Show base. Right in the gas station going. Every export in this country, so this gas station is problem. This could be the next my telephone playing scale on. Every export of worth and credibility So this guy, the short thing here is trouble. Trouble in the dance, trouble tonight. Every expert, not everyone. You even say, let me go down the road. Let me go down the road. Gas to shore. Yeah, but y'all know them big projects. Right? Y'all know them big projects. Because we have none other than Anan Gulsuran, who tell us about them buys and big projects. And they say, you see the thing there, the gas to shore that Irfan running headlong with? Right? The Jaguar force, he shoot. Irfan tank but gas to shore. Irfan bring gas to shore. Right? I don't know. If he just had a briefing with Jaguar and he run outside and he say, no, I think I'm going to do a live. Right? I don't know if that's what he was thinking about. But Anan Gulsuran said, the CGIA, China-Guyana International Airport, was a complete failure. That's a big project like this gas to shore that they're running with. This is an independent fellow, bright, understands these issues, Anan Gulsuran. He writes in Sabbath News. He said, you see that China-Guyana International Airport, 40 years of building it. Most expensive, ugly airport in the world. Most expensive, ugliest is my comparatives and superlatives matching up. The most ugliest airport in the world. Most expensive. Right? Since 1163 AD, the airport building. Ain't finished it yet. And then Gulsuran says a complete failure. The Skeldon Sugar Factory was a complete failure. This Anan Gulsuran. This is not APNU AFC. It's not Alliance for Change. Right? It's Anan Gulsuran. Sound thinking on this. Skeldon was a complete failure. The one laptop per family, complete failure. Right? And then you have the fiber optic. You remember Ramata's son with this one? The fiber optic one by you yet? The fiber optic was a pink slip. Complete failure. Right? I can understand when everyone think with all these projects on the PPP, you come to the conclusion, you know what, I can go to the burial ground and do a live. That's the conclusion. You're depressed. I can go to the burial ground and do a live. And here is why Anan Gulsuran said, all of these projects, just like this, gas to shore, going to be a complete failure and were a complete failure. Here's what Anan Gulsuran said. He said nothing was achieved, but the country was saddled with death. Read Sabbath News, April 19, 2022. Credible, valid information you get in here. We do your homework. Credible, valid information. Right? Y'all remember the pink slip? This gas shows a pink slip, just like Skeldon, just like the one laptop per family, just like the fiber optic cable, just like that ugly airport you got there at Chimeri. There's a pink slip. Nothing achieved, but the country was saddled with that. This is Anan Gulsuran. He said, how, you will ask, how, Duncan, they fail, right? Share a donation, Duncan. How have they failed? They failed completely to deliver in terms, this is Anan Gulsuran, to deliver in terms of their objectives, their outputs, outcomes, impacts, thereby encumbering Guyana public debt to the tune of $115 million US. Right? When you wake up, when you just read the hour in the morning, right? You see why Manga said, you know what? I feel like going to do a live from the cemetery. Doesn't kind of reflect like that. That's why before I read any of that kind of information, I just go to the good book. I just go to the good book. Cover the eye. For thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, thy glory, the lifter up of my head. And then you go to the depressing info. But if one of them say, if one probably plunge into that, all them failed projects. If one say, you know what? I fed up. I go by the cemetery. I go by the cemetery. Right? I go by the cemetery. I give up. Don't give up, Evan. Hold strain. We coming back in power. Hold strain. We come and rescue y'all. Clean up y'all filth and nastiness yet again. Hold strain. We coming. How it going? We show you how some things start. We don't often show you how it going. Young boy. The wizard that promised economic dynamism and resilience, and who got in all this mess, he along with Jack Deo and Kaulisar, all them financial economic whiz. They got the cost of living way up high, inflation way up high, and we suffering, and guy have fun thinking, we're going to bury ground. Right? He's in a school in Berbice. And here's what he said. Right? There's never been a better time to be young and Guyanese. Right? There's never a better time to be a young Guyanese. It's so nice in itself, but see when you read between the lines, when you read the fine print, right? Because when he says never better time to be a young Guyanese in Berbice, our mind drifted to Golden Grove. For this young Guyanese couldn't back us. Who have been asking us to trust the process. Right? He have been asking us to trust the process. He have himself and even trust the process when he thinking about grave and the dead and so on. He said, well, I'm going to bury ground and do a live. Right? Trust the process, everyone. Hold on. Judge General has got a whole section to deal with people like you. Right? You know? To deal with people like you, a whole section. Right? I'm not kidding you, a whole section is true. When you want a gun license, you got to go to the Joshua Hospital, you do a psych evaluation. You do a psych evaluation. When you want a gun license, you have to be of some mind to have a firearm. A doctor has to test you. And one of the questions they ask, right? Do you see shadows? That's one of the questions they ask you. Do you see shadows? When I saw the question, now, my little UG thing started kicking in now. Y'all know I went UG. I ain't followed in second year. I went through, did communication studies, went through again, did law. But like a stick at my master's now. Right? Like a stick. It's the times, folks. Signs in the times. Like a stick up. So when the little UG thing started kicking up, when I see the question, do you see shadows? Now I start saying like this one here is a trick question. This one here. So I say, the little UG thing kicking. I say when light is cast on an object, I see shadows. Do you see shadows? Right? I frighten for ask A from the question. When you wake up in the morning, think about burial ground, I frighten. Somebody said, trust the process. A man who thinking about burial ground or in the morning, I frighten. I'm very afraid to trust the process. Very afraid to trust that process. So how is that going? Leave the opposition, Mr. Aubrey Norton held a press conference today. He said the police must stop indiscriminate firing of pellets and bullets into crowds. Again, referring to what transpired 2 nights ago in Golden Grove. You must stop. We must resist it. Peace and power. We must resist that. The police must stop. That's what he said. He often said, trust the process. I ain't taking that from no man who wake up in the morning thinking about the burial ground. Right? No man. No. That's not my task. I wake up in the morning, I see my wife lying on the bed there. A lot of times go to me here. I see that fine woman on the bed. Me thinking about burial ground. Nothing and dead here. Nothing and dead or dying here. Me thinking about burial ground. I see that lady lying on the bed, sir. I start thinking, especially on a boarding night like this, tonight is the night, gonna make you a woman. Oh, I'm gonna be gentle with you, make dreams come true. That's what I'm thinking. Not everyone. Think about the bell rung. Look at my wife lying on the bed there. Right? My daughter's been elusive. I got 3 sons. I ask people all the time, what's the secret? A man told me today, ask the man the question, saw him on the seawall, was buying some food. Ask the man the question. He holding his young daughter in his hand. He said, ringside. I said, hey, respect your manners. I said, what's the secret? He said, broth, rest, and do the work. Broth, rest. I'm always open. The daughter has been elusive. I see my wife lying down there. Right? See the young lady, and I remember why. The day I fell in love with her. Right? The day I fell in love with her. Saw the young lady, said, I can marry she. Make she a woman. I don't make the man think about death. Nothing dead. Right? Young and energetic. I think about life. Life. I wake up thinking about how to make an impact in this world. Right? That's right. Aubrey Norton says, don't fire indiscriminately at protesters and into crowds with pellets and bullets. Hold the police force listening on this Quindon Bacchus issue. Sally wake up talking about the cemetery now. Who shared the life? Talking about the cemetery. I'm telling you, trust the process on Quindon Bacchus. I guess, sir. Because you know what? We trusted the process on a couple people. And we still waiting. How long you trust the process for? It's 10 years, it's 15, it's 20, it's 30. Right? That's what we hear. Cecil Sampat was killed under suspicious circumstances by the Ghana police force. We trust the process, but we're still waiting for justice. For Cecil Sampat. He was shot in his back by police July 25th, 2021. Sherwin Philly, 22. Cecil was 39. Sherwin Philly was 22. He was shot in his eyes by police. Who said that Sherwin was charging to them with a cutlass? A whole set of police. Right? And like Sherwin Eiflot, he charged them with a cutlass. He was shot in his eyes. The time we trust the process, we still waiting. Philly was shot January 29, 2021. Peter Headley was also shot. Right? He was qualified. He died of perforated lung. May 11, 2021. Peter Headley was shot. Here for them to trust the process. We still holding. How long the process is take? 2 years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Or in Boston? Even tell me, we're not going to have no stolen torn. Right? We're going to deliver justice to the Bostons. Trust the process. Or in Boston was 29 years old, shot in his bed by a SWAT team. We still holding for justice, trusting in the process. Now we got Quindon Bacchus to add to this list. I can be on this list. You can be on this list. They can tell me, trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. That is how that is going. Trust the process for justice. For a man who wake up thinking about the cemetery. 4th of the day, folks. 4th of the day. Ghana is not a country. The late, great national poet Martin Carter often said, it's a civilized plantation. 4th of the day. See this imagery here? Ghana is not a real place. Right? You see when you wake up thinking about the cemetery, wanting to do a life, all kind of strange thing is happening with your country now. You see the plane here, the tail fall off? Huh? The tail is broken on the ground. You all seen it? You're seeing it here? Trust the process. You see, Ghana is not a real place. Here happening. Right? Here happening. Brace yourself. Ghana is not a real place. 4th of the day. It is not. Right? We told that the tail cone fell off at the China-Guyana International Airport. I don't know if it's the person who built the bird, the Jammy bird, walking by the airport. But here how this plane, an international aircraft, here how this plane lost its tail. Was manufacturing? Huh? Was it an accident? Did it hit something? Right? It back? It reversed back, as we say? It reversed back on something? Right? You know the people who fly into this country, they trust the process, you know. They know what's happening. The whole tail cone fall off. Head fall off. One of the ground crew, one of the ground staff pull the jettison handle instead of operating the stairway switch and the jettison handle, jettison the tail cone off the plane. Folks, don't make this person a cabin attendant. I beg of you. This person might be good for something, but clearly it's not to be dealing with sensitive equipment, right, in aeronautics. Instead of pulling the operating stairway switch, the staff pull the tail cone, jettison handle, and the whole tail of the plane fly off. China-Guyana International Airport. Believe it or not, we're pleased. Right? You want to operate the step, but you pull the wrong handle. I show it label. Right? To jettison tail, pull here. When you see you went IFROT and so university. Problems. Photo of the day. Good people. Photo of the day. That being said, folks, a bit of sad news this evening. We lost one of our ringsiders quite recently, Gavin Beresford. And Gavin had his own health challenges. And in the latter stage of his life, we told he had a massive heart attack and died in the US. We want to say respect and manners. More good, Gavin. He was an ardent viewer, supporter, encourager of us here on all our programs. Right? He fought a good fight. He ran his race. And he's finished his course. And we will miss this ringsider, Gavin Beresford. We will miss him. We'll miss him. Folks, as I close off my birthday today, 2 scores and 3. Right? Waking up every day, not thinking about bell grounds and so on. Thinking how we could move this country forward, where all of us can live. All 6 races together. It's our country. And we can live here peaceably. That's what I get up thinking about and challenging myself to make a difference. And doing programs like this, we ask for your support again. For all of you who've been wishing us happy birthday, we offer your support. We ask for your support. If you want to wish me a happy birthday in a meaningful way, make a donation that will keep our programs running morning, noon, and night. Morning, noon, and night. Make a contribution. We're a little in the red. We don't have money to splurge. Everything we receive from your generosity, from your love and your kindness and your support, your gift, goes into building these programs. Right? Your money is spent well with us. We've been good stewards of it, and I'm certain you can see that by now. We've been good stewards. Contribute to our programs and keep us going. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, all the information is there. It's pinned to my Facebook page as well. You can WhatsApp us if you need that information. Make a donation and keep us going. Don't just come every night, eat, dash your plate in the sink, and you're gone. Help. We need your help to keep going. Help us. Let that be your birthday gift to us. Send us a donation. WhatsApp us 627-6963 if you want to know how. Some of the information is here. It's pinned to my Facebook page as well. Make a donation tonight, folks. I challenge you to make a donation and keep us out here fighting. Keep us out here fighting. That's our program, folks. That's our time. It's been my privilege. These 2 scores and 3 years being here with you guys. Make a donation. It's a little weird watching myself twice. Let me take this out. Make a donation. Keep our programs going. Keep our programs going. That's the program, guys, and that's our time. That's the program, and that's our time. Tonight, this man feeling to party. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe. Thanks for staying with us, and thanks for all of your well wishes. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your donation. It's going to make a huge difference in our programs. Thanks. Dan Mitchell, Odette Evans, Good to see you there. And all the other guys. Make that donation. Good to see you. Let me give some of your shout out before we run off. Make a donation. Whenever Garnet, good to see you. Tammy Young, we got MMG, we got PayPal, we got Zelle, we got Cash App. Available via MoneyGram, via Western Union. Ann Kearns, good to see you. Auntie Sandra, thanks for the thing. Carol Williams, good to see you. Auntie Sandra, thanks for the thing. Good to see you. Yolanda and Millicent Ross. Whenever Garnet. Folks, share the live before you go as well. Thousands of you still watching. Share the live. Screenshot the information if you need to. Good to see you, Paula Hicks and Chinsing Henry, Sonia Dillon and Deborah Clark. Debs, how you doing? Lily, good to see you. Jamal Aziz, great to have you here. Ann Beverly Neal Court. JG, good to have you too. And Rhonda, all you fantastic folks. Over a lot of you joined us this evening. Over 3,000 on Facebook alone we saw. Joined us on a Thursday night. We're humbled. We're grateful. Good to have you, Sheena Hazel and Sandra Lewis, Mavis Daviswell, and all you other fantastic folks. Have a great, fantastic rest of the evening. Partner with us. Smash that emoji button as well, guys. And share the live. That's the time. That's the program. We gone. We done talk. Now after these words, he closed the book.